I'm going to start in 1 minute. So get yourself ready, get your water, get your blocks, get your books if you don't have blocks, get your blankets or towels. Because we're going to sweat. No, we're not. I'm going to make it nice. I do have Amy join me, which is kind of nice because she's going to be behind the camera. So it's kind of good to have somebody doing it with me. I feel like all of you are with us, and she's our physical person. And she's going to be teaching too on Thursday, I think it is.
Saturday and Thursday.
What time on Thursday?
9:30 Saturday, 9:30 Saturday, and 9:30 Thursday.
9:30 Thursday and 9:30 Saturday. So please join her if you can. Okay, it's 9:30 and I'm going to start the class. So welcome everybody. Namaste. Thank you for joining us. Everybody take a seat. And then just relax your hands on your knees. So you can be sat in Sukhasana. Or you can be sat, well, comfortable seat is Sukhasana, your comfort. You could be lay down, I don't know. Anyway, we're coming to Groove. We're coming live from Groove, and we thank Shastadi for being able to set this all up. Her and her husband worked really hard all weekend trying to do this. Amy, myself, and Dal have been working hard to get it on Zoom too with them. So collaboration together has helped us make this possible. So I hope you support the studio. I know there's a lot of videos out there going out from different places, but we want to try and keep this studio going and keep it open. So if you can keep supporting it, we really, really do appreciate it. As you know, Shastadi, this is a new business for her the last 4 or 5 months. So we're just coming to calm in Groove after all the things that went on. So if we can continue that calm through this storm that we're going through in our own lives and everybody around the world, this is the true yoga. So I encourage you to find your true yoga, your true self, and find stillness within. And then we will all get through this together. So hands to heart center, bow down to yourself, take a deep breath in, and exhale through the mouth. Take another deep breath in. And another exhale through the mouth. And one last time, inhale. Exhale, soften your shoulders. From this place of stillness, we encourage you to set yourself a healing, energetic mantra, prayer, or just an intention for yourself today. Something positive and uplifting. And then breathe it in and send it out. And then we will heal the world through group intention. So breathe in health. Send out healing. Relaxing your hands to your knees. Rolling your shoulders back, keeping your eyes closed and just observing yourself. Can we find calmness in the mind and calmness in the body? Can we connect the two? Find a constant breath. Try and keep it equal, inhaling and exhaling, and an equal rhythm. Maybe you have a Ujjayi breath that you've developed over time, that breath of hearing and knowing. And if you haven't, that's fine. Relaxing the arms by your side. Inhale the arms to the sky. Draw in energy into your heart. Exhale. Inhale, out and up. Reach up, look up now. Exhale into your heart. Inhale, out and up. Reach it up. Exhale into your heart. One more time. Inhale, scoop it up like you're scooping the light that we all need to heal into our hearts. Bow down to yourself. Take your arms out to goalpost arms. Turn your palms forward. Draw your blades together. Exhale, forearms together. Inhale, open up. Exhale together. Inhale, open up. Exhale together. One more time. Inhale, open up. Relax the arms to the floor. And then take a tilt over to the left. So right arm up and over. You will be opposite to me probably. Take your gaze up and look up. If you want to go even further, you can drop your forearm to the floor and reach up. Another deep breath in here. And then exhale, come back to the sky, both arms up. Right arm's going to go down, left arm up and over. Take your gaze up, maybe forearm to the floor again. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Drop your arms by your side. We're all going to rock onto all fours and come into a tabletop. So into your tabletop, and we're going to find some cat-cows. So spread your fingers wide and keep your toes tucked for this cat-cow because we want to open up the bottoms of the feet. So try and draw your belly in. Engage your core here. And then when you're ready, push the earth away, tuck your chin in, drop your head, push the earth away from you. Shoulders back, heart forward, drop your back. Still keep engaging. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Come to a neutral position and take your left leg back. Straighten through the toes, open up those feet, and then take that left foot across your right leg. Toes are on the floor, look over your right shoulder. Take an inhale and an exhale. Keep the hips as square as you can. Left one's going to want to travel back. Try and encourage it forward. Come back to center. Keep the left leg lifted. Bend the left leg. And straighten the left leg. And bend the left leg. And straighten it. And bend it. And straighten it. And release it back down. Yeah, right leg goes back. Take a big inhale. Exhale it across to the left side. Look over your left shoulder. Encourage right hip forward. It's going to want to travel back. So inhale and exhale. Get a nice side stretch here. And then when you're ready, gaze comes between the hands, right leg comes hip height, and then bend the right knee and open it. Stretch through the heel, bend it and open it and bend it and open it. And then put the knee back on the floor. Keep the knees together, just push back towards the heels, getting into your bottoms of your feet. Maybe you've been sitting around. Push back and just look towards your knees. Push the earth away from you. Opening up those feet. Maybe you lift the knees off the floor a little. Yeah. Drop the knees back down. Keep the knees together. Keep the toes tucked. Bring the hips right over the knees and walk your hands out and drop your head to the floor into a puppy dog, Anahata Asana. Keep breathing there, staying there. Maybe rolling your third eye into the earth and erasing any of those thoughts, that tension inside of your mind. Looking forward now, spreading the hands, maybe walking them a little wider. Rock forward. Drop the hips, the chin and chest into a cobra we're going. So bring the hands back, shoulders back, lift up into cobra. Exhale, come on down. Shoulders back, heart forward, lift up into cobra. Exhale, come on down. One more time, into your cobra. Exhale, come on down. Pushing back, child's pose, knees wide, toes together. You can keep the knees closer if you're more comfortable that way. Once again, roll your third eye on the floor and rub out any of those thoughts. Looking forward, hands grip the earth, spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, and come into your first down dog. So your first down dog, you can pedal your legs out, you can bend both knees, you can do whatever feels good to you here. So in your down dog, a lot of people that are super flexy will drop their head through and really, really take it through. Try and keep your head in between your arms, your belly engaged, and your tailbone reaching for the sky. Nice, stopping in the center, both feet come to bear the back of the mat, right leg goes high. Open up that hip, make it feel yummy. You can spin it around, wiggle the ankle, and then put your right foot down. Left leg goes up, open the left side. And spin it around, and then square it back up, relax it down. Tippy toe to the top of the mat. When you get there, inhale, half a lift. Exhale, fold. Bend these knees can be bent. Right down through the spine, reach arms to the sky. Relax your arms into Tadasana. Nice. Walk your feet around a little bit and feel grounded in the earth. So a lot of us feel like we've been knocked off our feet at the moment. So I want you to really feel grounded. Roll your shoulders back, lift your heart. You're solid in the earth. You're grounded. You're strong. You got this. Go inward. Take a healing breath in and a healing breath out to the world. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then take them the other way. Inhale the arms to the sky. Interlace the palms, get into those hands, push the palms to the sky, relax your shoulders down. Tuck your chin in. And then bring the hands behind the head. Thumbs are going to touch the bottom of your skull, occipital, and lift out of your shoulders and lean back a little and just roll your head in your hands. Yeah, get rid of tension. One more time, each way, and then come to the center. Bring your elbows together, breathe out. Inhale, open up. Exhale, chin to chest, elbows together. Inhale, open up. Exhale together. One more time, inhale, open up. Reach your arms back to the sky. And then just take it over, right arm down the right leg, left arm up and over. Turn your palm up. Look up maybe, and then reach through that left arm. Right arm reaches up, left arm down, right arm up and over. Hips to the right. Maybe look up again. Reach through that right arm back to the sky. Inhale up. Interlace the hands again, turn the palms up. Bring them back behind your head. Elbows together, chin to chest as you breathe out, and roll down through your spine. When you get to the floor, just hang here and just sway it out. Release your hands and sway it out. Let it all go. And then stopping in stillness in the center. Inhale, half a lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale your left leg back into a nice deep lunge on your knee. Heart goes forward. If you have your blankets, maybe you want that under your knee. And then step back into down dog. Rocking forward into plank. Dropping the knees, chin and chest, elbows brush away. Into your cobra again. Been here already. Exhale. Forehead to the floor. Push back on the knees. Take it into down dog. Both feet together. Left leg rises. Step it forward. Help it forward if it's not getting there. Drop your right knee. Step forward, forward fold. Ragdoll to the sky. Halfway up. Inhale. Reach up. Bring all that energy back into your heart. Exhale. Inhale back to the sky. Open your wings and fly. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right leg back and take a big inhale, hop forward. Step back into down dog. Rock forward into your plank. Knees, chin, chest. Roll shoulders back, squeeze elbows in. Cobra. Let's bring our forehead to the floor. Push back from there. Tuck your toes, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, right leg high. Step it forward, help it forward. However you get there, it's all good. Inhale when you get there. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, half a lift. Exhale, fold. Ragdoll to the sky. Press your palms this time. Maybe we find a little back bend. Exhale through heart center, bringing that energy back down. Inhale, lengthen. Step back into a high plank. From your high plank, broaden the shoulders, draw the belly in. Push the earth away from you. Anytime you can drop your knees. Rock forward to your toes, you're still in plank. Into your heels. Into your toes. Into your heels. Into your toes. Into your heels. If you're on the floor with your knees, still rock forward and back. Next time you rock forward, chaturanga or knees, chin and chest. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Woo. Walk it out. Look in between the hands, jump, step, or walk forward. Inhale, lengthen. Maybe you're floating. Exhale, fold. Ragdoll to the sky, halfway up. Inhale up. We're scooping energy in, so bring it back in. Pause here, take a breath in. And a breath out. Another breath in. This is as much for me as it is for you. Exhale. Bend the knees, touch your fingers to the floor or as far down as you can into chair pose. Happiness is chair, I always say that. Breathe there. Hands to heart center. Take your twist, left elbow outside or as far as you can to the right knee. And then maybe you open your arms. And then find some deep breaths there. So twist, steal our breath. Bad news steals our breath. Lots of things steal our breath. See if we can find it. Come back to prayer hands, back to center, back to chair. Release the hands both sides, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale the arms back up. Hands to your heart. Take your twist to the other side. Same thing, you can keep your elbows opening as far as you can or open up and broaden and take some deep breaths in and out there. Now you're watching me, I've got to do chair. Back to heart center, back to center, back to chair, back to Tadasana. See, I'm being really nice to you. Breathe here. Exhale. Inhale up. We're going to move a little bit more, so take your time, and child's pose is your best friend, or you just sit on this chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Jump, step, or walk back. Rock forward to the toes, shoulders past wrists slightly. Chaturanga, or knees, chin, and chest. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Breathe there. Right leg is going to go high. Inhale it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Heel toe it through. Drop your left knee. Take it back to your left heel with your sit bones. So sit back. Nice stretch. Bow in. Rock forward. Keep the back toes tucked. Inhale the arms up. Either rise up for here. You can play with pain, pushing your hands into your thigh and lifting up. Either way, come on up, or keep the knee on the floor. Balance. We need balance in our lives right now. So reach your arms forward, shoulders over hips. Press your palms together firmly. Find your center. Take your right arm and swing it back and look over your right shoulder. Squeeze your legs together like they are together. And come back to center. Take your left arm back, look over your left shoulder. Take it back. Inhale above your head. Drop your back heel, open to your warrior two. Beautiful. Hold it here, turn your palms up and soften. Turn your palms down, you are all warriors. You got this. Take it back to peaceful. Deepen your front knee, straighten it, and windmill through into triangle, right arm down, left arm high. Use your block here, your shin. Reach for the sky, and then reach for the floor. And stay open. Back of the head, reaching behind you. Left hand, left hip, gaze down, bend your right knee. You're right here for your side angle on the inside, outside, or maybe you want to come back up here with your elbow. Left arm to the sky. Take it to the front of the room. Take it back to the sky. To the front of the room. Inhale to the sky. One more time to the front of the room. Stay there. Or you can go back to the sky, wrap it behind you, and if you have a bind, you can take your bind. If you're in your bind, release your bind. Take the hand back to the sky. Everybody, keep the front knee strong, back to warrior two. Yeah. Gaze to the floor. Left hand goes down, right onto the sky. Take a nice twist. Both hands to the floor. Push off the back foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Right down to the sky. Inhale to the sky. Relax your arms to Tadasana, back to your grounding pose. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Keep your breath fluid. Acknowledge. Just know what you're feeling is good stuff. Inhale the arms to the sky. Press the palms. We're going to go back through heart center. Inhale, half a lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, jump, step, or walk back into your plank. Rock forward. Knees, chin, and chest, or chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Breathe in. Left leg goes high to the sky. I'm going to turn around just so you see me. Exhale, knee to nose. Look between your hands, step it forward. Lunge forward, drop your right knee. Rock back, sit on your right heel. Or as far back as you can. Yeah, if you want to draw the toes back, you may. Rock forward, left knee over left ankle, keep the back toes. Inhale the arms up. From here, you can rise up, keeping the toes tucked, or you can help yourself up using your thigh. Lift up. Both hands forward. Finding that balance. Shoulders over hips. Power through the back leg. Slight bend in the back knee and spine. Press the palms together. Let the left arm slide back. And maybe follow it and play with your balance. Back to center. Take your right arm back, play with balance, maybe look back. Back to center. Inhale the arms up. Open up to warrior two, dropping your back heel. Beautiful. Knee over ankle, front leg. Power through your pinky toe side of the back foot and lift up from your kneecaps. Turn your palms up and soft. Turn your palms down and be strong. You are all strong. Keep the breath fluid, take it back to peaceful. Nice, deep in that front knee. Straighten that front knee. And then windmill through into your triangle. Left arm down, right arm high. 6 o'clock happy hour arms. Open up. Maybe bring your hand up a little and reach up for the sky. And then reposition, finding downwards after you lift yourself up. Grounding through the feet. Gazing down, right hand to the hip, bend your left knee. Elbow comes to thigh, swings on the inside or outside, right arm to the front of the room. Inhale the arm to the sky, right arm. Exhale to the front. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the front. Stay here or back to the sky, or find that bind if you have a bind, or maybe half a bind today. And breathe. If you have a bind, release the bind, open back up. Strong legs, everybody, strong and grounded. Come back up into warrior two. Pivot on the back foot, hands to the sky. Right arm down, left arm high, taking that twist. Both hands to the floor, step back into down dog. This time, knees wide, toes together in child's pose. Relax your forehead to the floor, maybe your arms by your side. Breathe there. Keep breathing. Coming back up onto all fours, knees under hips. This time, keep the tops of the feet on the floor. Take some cat cows. Inhale up, or cows. Exhale round. It wouldn't be me if I didn't say something wrong. Inhale, heart through, shoulders back. Exhale round. Inhale, heart through, shoulders back. Exhale round. Let's just wag our tail. So come to a neutral and wag your tail to the right and the left. And you can make it more into a curve if you want to look over the right shoulder and the left shoulder. And then stop in the center. And we'll do full circles clockwise. So go in a clockwise direction. Time is stood still in some of our lives, but we can keep moving our bodies. I encourage you to move your bodies daily. Go for a walk. Me and Dad have been for walks. He don't like walking unless there's somewhere to go to. So he's been walking with me, which is good. Opposite direction now, just spin it the other way. I got a skipping rope. I'm trying to do a skipping rope challenge, but that's really hard with girls at work. So maybe get a skipping rope and skip. Yeah, find some playfulness in your lives. Stop in the center and tuck your toes under back into down dog. Tippy toe to the top of the mat. When you get there, inhale, lift it. Exhale, fold. Ragdoll to the sky. When you get there, scoop the arms out, bring them into your heart, and bring that energy right into your heart. Nice. We're going to find some balance. So some of you, if you want to use a wall, you're welcome to use a wall. If you do not want to, you can step off your mat. If you are on a carpet at home, it will be a little bit more wobbly. I've done it on a carpet before. It doesn't feel as good. So right leg is going to support you off a shoe. So right leg supporting you. We're going to go into tree. So tree can be here, here, up here. If you're super flexy and hip flexor, maybe you reach around. I'm going to come up here for today. So palms together, press your palms, you'll find your center. Look down, drishti goes past the nose towards the floor. Draw your core in. Think of ribs and hips connecting, that band of energy across the belly connecting. Taking the tailbone, it will take it down naturally. Top of the head, reaching for the sky. Release your arms by your side. Once again, reaching up with the arms and maybe gaze up. Maybe turn your little fingers in today, like you're just holding on to something. Or you're receiving something. What are you receiving? Light, energy, help, strength. Look up and receive it and be thankful and be grateful that you already have it. And then bring it all into your heart. Press the palm. Yeah, we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. Right hand to the hip. You can take a breather if you want and slide the left leg across into standing pigeon. So hands to the heart, to the foot and knee, to your wall if you have a wall, and sit down deeply into that left hip flexor. Keep the foot flexed on the left foot, hands to heart. Hook the elbows over the shin, or maybe reach forward. Maybe bring your hands to the floor, or your block, or your books, whatever you're using. Or maybe reach for your ankle. You get your ankle and you want to bend in and straighten your right leg, you can. Any place we've been, you can go to, or go back, or move forward. If anybody flies their pigeon, go ahead, nobody's looking. So you walk your arms out, hook, and lift that back leg up, maybe kick it to the sky. In your own time, come back down to earth if you're flying. If you're still enjoying it, stay there. Walking back away, going on the journey back up. So hands come back to prayer. Reach back up, keep that bend in the knee. Reach your arms to the sky. Relax them by your side. Grounding through both feet, just walk it out. Yes, yes. Thank you, Amy. I have Amy in the room with me, so she's wiggling her hips around. Left foot is grounded. So we're going to our other side. Maybe you take a moment just to find the space under the feet that is meeting the earth. Maybe you recognize something doesn't really meet as well. Sometimes past injuries, sometimes it's habitual habits, or habits are created. So same thing. So find your place, press the palms, your tree. Tree is grounding. We think of a tree as drawing us into the earth, but being strong and uplifted. So reach your arms out. Your branches are going to receive the light. So reach up, look up, turn the fingers in maybe. Receive the light. Receive strength, power, health. What does the sun give to us? What does Mother Earth provide for us? Be grateful for that. And then bring it into your heart. Press the palm. From here, hand to the knee, hand to the foot, bend the left knee, slide it across. Yes, I know that left leg's talking. This is not my happy leg. Oops. From here, hands to heart again. Maybe hook the elbows over the thigh. Maybe reach forward and sit back in the hips. Keep the left knee deeply bent. Maybe we find the floor or the ankle and fold in. Maybe you have a flying pigeon and you want to practice that while nobody's around. Some of us like the privacy to practice these things. So if you're flying, walk your arms forward and lean into your tops of your arms. Hook that foot around, maybe lift that left foot up, and you can kick it to the sky. If you're flying, come back to earth, or you can stay there and continue. Once again, we're going to take the journey back up. So maybe reach forward, maybe hands to heart. Come up to standing. Release both feet to the floor. Relax into mountain pose. Yeah, you can take those spins around. One more breath there. Come into standing pose, mountain pose. Reach your arms up, be a really tall mountain now, receiving strength, power, grounding again. Trees and mountains. Release your arms to your side. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step back into plank. Those of you that like a little strength, you can drop your knees if this is too much for the wrists, or keep your toes under. We're going to come down to low plank and high plank and low plank and high plank. Remember, knees are there. Low plank, high plank, down dog. Both feet together, right leg high. Exhale, lean halfway down your body. Pivot on your left foot and kick your right leg out to the side. You can put it on the floor, keep it lifted. It can be here or keep it lifted. Left hand back to the floor, right leg high. Take it into side plank. Right foot meets left. Pivot onto the left hand, right arm high. We can drop the left knee and open up. Yeah, if you're in side plank, maybe lift the top leg. If you can reach for your toe and open up there, you're welcome to do that. Spin it back down, both feet together. Keep that right leg lifted. Exhale, halfway down your body. Kick it out to the side again. And you're going into your falling triangle. Open up. Lower down onto your right hip. Open your legs nice and wide. Into your straddle, Uttanasana Konasana. So maybe take your bottom and move it out of the way in your thighs. Flex the toes back and bring your hands behind you and lift your heart. Take a breath in, a breath out. Inhale the arms up through your heart, and then start tilting at your hips, walking your hands out. So just take it to about 50% to begin with. And if you're happy staying up, stay up. And you don't want to fold in the waist, you want to tilt at the hips. So tilting at the hips, sometimes it only takes us about this far, and that's fine. If here is good, stay here. You're getting everything you need in your hamstrings, your inner groin. Or if you're 50%, take one more breath. And then when you're ready, walk it out a little bit more. Take it to your, maybe only 90% today, or maybe you want to go full. And breathe. Nice breath. I can hear you all breathing in that. Can't really. But I know you are. Remember, the breath is the most important part. You can be sat on your mat watching me. I used to sit watching Steve Ross every morning when he was on TV, just doing my makeup, breathing along with him. I never did any yoga classes with him. I just watched until he came to the studio. So walk your hands back in and walk over to your left leg. So we're going to fold over our left leg. So lift up first, rotate your body, and then fold over. Maybe you grab the hand on the outside of the pinky toe side of the foot or the shin and reach your left arm back for a nice twist. Your choice. Keep your breath nice and fluid. And then one more breath, look towards your foot, walk your hands all the way around to the front of the mat again. You're going to place both hands there. Pivot on your back foot so your back toes are tucked under. And you're in a little bit of twist with your right leg out to the side. You're going to lift that right leg back to the sky. And flip your dog if you would like to, all the way over and open up the chest. You can go all the way over into your full wheel, you can take that too. Taking it back over, flip it back over, and then bring your right knee to your nose again. Pivot your foot out to your left wrist, and you're going to come into pigeon. So walk your hands back, lift your heart, keep your back toes tucked, keep your back leg in line with your left hip. And if you have your blankets, blocks, or whatever you're using, and you want to put it under your right hip, you can, or even under your left hip. Lengthen, walk that leg back, and then slowly walk out into pigeon pose. Relax in your pigeon. Just imagine I'm coming around, just give me a little squish, drawing your hips back. Maybe if your partner's there, he comes and massages your foot, or she massages your foot. If this pigeon doesn't feel good on your knee, you can always lie on your back and put your right ankle on top of your left thigh. This is another place to be if you suffer with knee issues. If you would like to, you can stay here the whole time, or you can thread your left arm under your right arm, lay your head on your block, your pillow, your floor, and right arm can reach. And maybe you find the pinky toe side of your left foot. Squeeze it in, roll your right shoulder back, get into your quad. Keep squeezing in. Somewhere to go, you don't have to go there. Squeeze in one more time, slowly release. Come back through the center, come up onto your hands or forearms first. Tuck your back toes under, lift the right leg high, give it a big twirl around. Put it on the floor, take another vinyasa if you'd like, or stay right there. If you're happy there, you might want to pedal out your legs. Left leg goes high. Exhale, knee half around the body. Tilt on your right foot, so your right foot's on the floor. Maybe kick the leg out and hold here, or put it on the floor. Come back around. Left leg high. Nice. Exhale, halfway down the body. Falling triangle, slide it out this time. Open up. Lower your left hip down into your straddle. Open your legs. I'm going to move around. Yeah, learning curve with the camera. Again, remove your flesh. Breathe there. And then from there, you can stay upright, or maybe you come to more than 50%. Maybe you're ready now. Or you can go to your full 100%. Maybe 100%, you just don't want that today. You have choices in life. Well, maybe not at the moment because we can't go to work, but it's okay. Sometimes choices are made for us, and that's okay. Sometimes we don't like the choices made for us, but there's lots of things in life we don't like. Think back to your childhood. Lots of things in childhood you don't like, but your mom and dad make you do them. So just think of that. Come over to your right leg now. So you're going to power up over your right leg. Maybe take that twist again, or maybe not. One more breath there, come back to the center. And so once again, we are going to take this, remember how I did it? We're going to take this back to the center, swing the leg back. So we got in there, however we got in there, come out of it. Lift that leg up, and then we're going to go into pigeon. So, sorry, left leg up. It's because I turned around. And then take it into your pigeon on the other side. Sorry, I messed that up a little bit, but okay. Walk your hands back. And then exhale, lean in, take your pigeon. Again, use your blankets, your towels, whatever you may have. Settle into your pigeon, let everything go. Maybe relax the back toes. So hopefully some of you got a wall at home nearby. I know I used to speak to one person, she says, I've got one spot that I can put my legs at the wall. And if you do have a spot, when we do Viparita Karani, legs up the wall, you can do that in the middle of the room or up the wall. Or on your sofa, you can even maybe put your legs up the sofa and drop your legs over the top of the sofa when we get there. If you are happy here, stay here, or you can slide your right arm under and then reach back for your right foot, squeeze it in. Roll your shoulder back and maybe look up. Squeeze it in one more time. Release, come back up onto the hands. Lift that left leg back up. You can flip your dog if you want to, or go into your full wheel, opening up. Once it feels good, flip it back over. Maybe take a three-legged vinyasa or push back to down dog. Once you get to down dog, we're going to walk through to seated. Come into seated and everybody lay on your back. We're going to take our feet, place them on the floor. We're just going to do one bridge because I just want to do a nice heart opener for you guys. We're actually going to do a flowing bridge because I like this one. So keep your hips, your feet under your hips, arms by your side. Push your lumbar into the floor. Engage your core. Inhale your arms to the sky and lift your hips up, pushing every part of your back into the floor. When you touch above your head, take an inhale. And as you exhale, push your back into the earth all the way through lumbar, all the way through every part of your spine. When your hands touch down, let the natural curve come in. Take your take your hips, draw them towards your ribs on the front of the body. Tailbone will lift, push into your lumbar. Inhale the arms back up, roll through the spine. Big inhale. When you get there, exhale, pushing everything back to the earth. When you get there, natural curve occurs in your lumbar. Take an inhale again, lumbar touches down, roll through the spine. And last time, coming in. Bring the knees to the chest, squeeze them in. Take your legs to the sky. If you have a wall, you can go and put your legs up the wall, or we can take them straight to the sky. If you want to do your plow and shoulder stand, you're welcome to take it. But I think Viparita Karani, or legs at the wall, legs in the middle of the room, is more relaxing at this moment. So we're trying to wind down, not rev anything up here. Let the nervous system soften. Relax and breathe. Maybe put your hands on your belly. Maybe a hand on the belly, hand on the heart. Maybe rise your arms up to the sky. So we want to create a healthy immune system, healthy body. Maybe just stroke your arms down, getting into your lymphatic system. Lymphatic system helps move those pathogens and the toxins that we get into our body and the pathogens that created. The lymphatic system sorts them out and moves them out of your system, through your blood and out of your body. So encourage you to do maybe brushing at home, maybe the backs of the legs too, maybe dry brushing, maybe self-massage, maybe you have a partner that wants to massage you, let them massage you, you massage them. Maybe you normally have regular massage and can't get there. Maybe encourage each other. This is all therapeutic. Nice. And then relax your arms by your side. Bring your knees to your chest. Find the outsides of your feet or inside of your feet, or maybe the backs of your thighs today. Open your legs and find your happy baby. Encourage tailbone down. Nice breath still. Knees to your chest, give yourself a hug. Slowly let your legs fall to the floor. Tuck your shoulder blades under. We're going to go into our Shavasana. So tuck your blades under, turn your palms up to receive, or if you feel you need to be more grounded, turn your palms down and maybe spread your arms out further. Push your hands into the earth, let your heels touch down, let your head connect. Set yourself up as comfortably as you can and stay there and take a few deep breaths in, softening each part of your body as you go through, maybe the feet and the ankles. Work your way up. Then when you get to the face, soften the jaw and the eyes. Let the tongue relax into the bottom of your mouth. And then go back to your jaw again. That's where we hold a lot of tension. Soften that. Let your skin feel like it's melting off your body. And you are one with the earth. Strong, supported by that earth. Remaining in your stillness, and I am going to read from Meditations to Miracles, Diane Ross. Internal dialogue. The way that you speak internally has a profound effect on your entire being. Your unconscious mind has no filter. It cannot discriminate between what is real and what isn't. Your unconscious mind is like a small child. It believes everything you tell it. When you say to yourself, this job is killing me, your unconscious mind believes this literally. That's why you tend to get sick when you're in a stressful situation. You take that stress to the next degree and it becomes magnified. A more accurate statement would be, this job is tiring, or this job requires too many hours, etc. These statements are not only closer to the truth, but cause less stress in your life. Your entire being goes into the fight or flight response when you tell yourself that something is killing you. Your unconscious mind doesn't understand fugitive language. Experience how much better your whole body feels when you change. These shoes are killing me too. These shoes are hurting my feet. As you become aware of how you speak to yourself, you also become aware of how you speak to others. Remember, kindness starts from within. Be kind with your inner words, and it becomes natural to be kind with your outer ones. So slowly start bringing yourself back to your body, taking a breath in and a breath out. Wiggling fingers and toes and stretching long, and bringing yourselves to fetal on the right side in your own time. When you remain in fetal for a second, just going to read a little something I read this morning. Healing takes time. Healing the world, healing with love, healing with distance and space. Healing will take time. Healing is inviting into our lives grace. Healing will take place. Breathe in and be patient. Breathe out and be still. We will breathe, we will heal. We will be still and know. Coming back to your seat, comfortable position, bringing your hands to heart center and bowing down. To each and every one of you for joining me, I encourage you to look at the website and find the classes that you may want to join in. The light within me honors the light within you and sends out grace, peace, healing, and patience.